Ano po ang ideal allocation sa investments to maximize potential income? Nako, depende kasi sa time horizon mo. Technically speaking, kung long-term ka, mas maganda yung allocation mo would be more on high-risk, high-return investments. No? Depende kung gaano ka nakalayo from retirement. Kasi usually benchmark yung retirement. Which means kapag nasa 20s ka, marami ka pang opportunities to earn, marami ka pang years na pwede mag-invest. Pwedeng 20% of your investment ay nasa low-risk investments, no? 20%. Tapos 80% nasa moderate to high-risk investments during your 20s. Ngayon, pag nasa 30s ka na, pwedeng 40% of your investments is allocated sa low-risk investment. Then 60% ay nasa moderate to high-risk. So, pagdating sa 40s, pwedeng 50%, 50-50. Tapos when you're on your 50s, siguro 60% nasa low-risk na. Tapos 40% nasa high risk. And then when you finally retire at the age of 60, you can put 70% of your assets sa low risk and then 30% sa moderate to high risk. So, ganun yung ideal location. We're not really after to maximize the potential income. We are there to minimize the risk and optimize the income. Iba kasi yung optimize Ibig sabihin, acceptable returns pero hindi ka masyadong kakabahan dahil manage yung risk mo. Because if you want to maximize potential income, edi ilagay mo yung 100% sa high return, high risk, high return investments. Pero nakakaba yun, di ba? Wala kang risk management. That's why it's a balance. And when it comes to risk, the younger you are, the more risk you can afford. That's why dynamic yung allocation. So if you are someone who doesn't want to spend time analyzing your asset allocations, ang recommendation ko dyan is to just invest in mutual funds. So may mutual funds na low risk, may moderate risk, tsaka may high risk. And just allocate it according to your stage in life, financial stage in life. No? So if you're in your 20s, the 20% in the money market fund or a low-risk investment, 80% ilagay mo sa isang equity fund. When you invest in your 30s, invest more in low-risk para eventually maging 40% ka na low-risk and then 60% na moderate to high-risk. You can design kung ano yung allocation na gusto mo. Maraming mga portfolio design that you can search out there. Merong all-weather portfolio na very popular. This is something that you can try. Ano yung all-weather portfolio ni Ray Dalio? So, 30% nasa stocks. So, individual stocks ito. 7.5% is in commodities, which is we don't really have access to, but you can definitely just put it in a multi-asset fund. The same with gold. No? Pwede tayong mag-invest sa isang multi-asset fund, 7.5%. So, in total, 15%, ilagay mo siya sa isang multi-asset fund or even a feeder fund. Tapos, intermediate bonds, ito yung mga short to medium term bonds. Particularly for me, mga government bonds, 15%. Tapos, 40% sa long-term bonds. Pag sinabi natin long-term bonds, ito na yung mga bonds na 10 years or more. No? Particularly, I would also include Pag-ibig MP2 sa long-term bonds. So, kung nasa Pilipinas ka, ang gagawin ko dito, 30% nasa stocks. I would buy blue chip companies and REITs. 15% nasa mutual fund, mga balance fund or mga multi-asset fund. 15% nasa government bonds or a time deposit. I would dare say money market fund or a high interest rate savings account, 15%. And then 40% Pag-ibig MP2. That's your all-weather portfolio. Ito yung klase ng portfolio na hindi mo na babaguhin yung allocation your whole life. If you do know how to rebalance your portfolio, you could earn more. Okay? So, depending ngayon, again, sa free time mo, sa skills mo, etc.